going on YouTube? It's your boy Mushroom bringing you guys another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what you need to do right now, the top 5 tips you should be doing now in Playground in order to get more victory royales and become a better player at Fortnite. So guys, these tips and tricks are going to be the best tips and tricks I could possibly give on the channel, just because Playground has improved my skill by a lot, you guys. I promise you, listen to this video, watch it, and actually soak in this information, because this information is very crucial if you want to become a better player. So things you need to practice, I'm going to start off with build battles. So you guys want to get better at building in the game. So of course, the best way to handle build battles is to 1v1 a teammate. Now right now I have no teammates, which sucks. So usually what I do if I'm alone is I'll just practice things like this, and I'll just practice as if I'm build battling someone and I'm trying to get high ground or something like that. And then once I do get high ground, I just practice. You just want to constantly be practicing, even if it's on your own, because Playground gives you 999 mats and literally 2 trees. So it's very easy, and you can practice just like this right here, you guys. So as you guys can see, I'm just practicing, I'm just building up, I'm trying to pretend that I'm trying to get as high as I can, as quick as I can, and now I'm just working on getting down as quick as I can, just because you're practicing random things in Playgrounds. Now if you have a teammate, I'll show you guys the best tactic whenever you have a teammate. Now this is why you want to do Playgrounds, because look at how quick it is for me to get 999 wood. I can respawn in if I die, and everything is good to go. So if I fall from that height, there's no worries, because I'm automatically going to spawn in. A lot of you guys already know this. A lot of you guys love Playground, and this is why I love it in my opinion. Now if you have a teammate here, the best thing to do is this and this, and then have you yourself stand on this one right here, and have your friend stand on this one right here. Now what you're going to do is say when the timer hits a certain time, like 20:55, that's when the fight starts. So right now it's 55, so you start. Once you go 3 up, this is when the fight starts. So they have to go 3 up the opposite direction of you. So they're going this way and you're going that way, and then the fight starts. You can literally turn if you want, start shooting. You can build, but I suggest building, trying to build as high as you can and get above the other person, because it's practicing. You're practicing your ability, you're practicing your skill. Now I know a lot of people, when they play Playground, a lot of people make the mistake and they just try to get a victory royale. They just try to win. Basically what I mean by that is, for instance, say we have a build off and I'm going up this way, and I'm all the way up here to the very top. Like I'm as high as I could possibly. I have high ground on the other person, and now I'm looking down trying to see if I can find the other person like this, and I'm trying to find them. So say for instance I'm doing that, and the other person's like, oh, let me just get a free victory royale. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna come 3 up and then just cancel that, shoot me down, and then they're just going to win from fall damage. That's not what you want to do. You guys aren't playing to try and get a victory royale or beat your friend or anything like that. You're practicing to get better together. So you're just literally building. You can fight each other with shotguns and stuff like that. You can try and shoot each other and kill each other. It helps out a lot. But my suggestion is not to just shoot each other down, because that does no practice. You're not getting any better doing that. Actually have a build off. If you lose high ground, it's okay. Try to fight for it, because if you lose, it's okay, because you're learning. You're learning, hey, I can't do this in a build fight to regain high ground. I have to do a different thing, and you're just trying out new things that you see other streamers and YouTubers do. So it's making you a better player, guys. Yes, I do promise it is going to work. It helps out a lot. That's actually what I've been doing lately, and it made me a lot better of a player at this game. Now the next tip that I want to show you guys is pyramids. So basically, if you don't know pyramids, this is the next big thing. Once you get trapped in a pyramid, the other person usually has to like cancel their route or go a different route or something like that. So my suggestion to you guys is, when you're in Playgrounds, practice pyramids. Again, when you're with a friend, just have a build off. Whenever you're build offing with somebody else, and you make this turn right here, wait for them to get above you, because the second they get above you, let's say for instance this is them right here, second they get above you like that, say they put 2 above you, just jump and pyramid them, and then you can change your route and you can go a different direction and then try to do that. So that's how you practice pyramids right there, is by baiting them out. Let them get above you. Once they're above you, you just put a pyramid over their head, and like I said, if you do that pyramid scheme, or not scheme but pyramid trick, they're going to end up getting caught and have to change their direction or route or something like that. So guys, again, that is probably the best thing to do. Now if you are playing alone and you have no friend to do, guys, again, I do this all the time. It's not that you're a loser, you just would rather get better while your other friends are playing squads or something like that. You want to stay in Playground and practice. So a thing you can do on solo is just this right here. Just constantly do this, where you're putting a pyramid above your head and you're editing through it. Now the reason you're doing this is so that way you can get used to putting a pyramid above you, so that way if someone's above you, it helps you out a lot. Now there's many reasons why you're going to be doing this in a build fight. Now you're not really looking for it, it's just natural. It's just good to have different like techniques in your mindset, in your fingers and stuff like that. Memorizing the different techniques is always good because you never know when you're going to use it. And I just killed myself. For instances, if you guys want to know what pyramids are good for in the game, my good friend Gamer Couple, they actually made a video covering the top 5 tips on pyramids and why they're used and why you should be doing them. So guys, if you can, go check out their video. I left a link down in the description below. It is an awesome video. It gives you guys the best pyramid tips and tricks if you have no clue what those pyramids are used for. But practicing them in Playground is the best thing that you want to do. Now moving on to tip number 3 is edits. Now the next thing you want to work on is practicing edits. Now I know on console it is a little bit harder, but it can be done, guys. I promise you, doing stuff quick can be done on console. It just takes time. It just takes practice, and you guys really got to learn how to do it. I know it can be a little bit harder because you got to wait for the circle button to be loaded, but you can practice it and it does help out. Now one thing, again, 1v1 build fights, and anytime you're editing is always good. So say you get above the person and you put your stairs and they're below you like this. All you got to do is edit, shoot them, jump back up, put your stairs, edit, shoot them, jump back up, put your stairs, and stuff like that. You can practice that in a 1v1. If your friend is not here and you're playing alone, again, this is perfectly fine. I've done this many times where I've just sat in Playground for 2-3 hours alone, learning different techniques and stuff like that. Another thing you can practice is building like these little 1x1s and then pretending that there's other people all around the map. So say for instance we're in this 1x1, there's somebody at blue house. I could literally sit here like this and shoot at them. But say I don't want to peek at this angle and I want a third person peek a little bit better, I can sit here, rotate the stairs and peek like this. Like rotate the stairs, act like someone's over there, peek over there, rotate the stairs and peek over this way. You can just keep constantly rotating your stairs, practicing how to catch it, because you have to catch the middle one and flip it directly the right way in order to rotate. So practicing is always good. You just want to sit here. Again, this is what I did. It is a lot of imagination. You got to pretend someone's over there. You can peek, take some shots, crouch back down, peek, take some shots, crouch back down, rotate your stairs. Just practice doing this stuff right here, you guys, and I promise you it does work. It does make you a better player. If you do not like doing the stairs, another easy thing that you can actually do, surprising or not, it's pyramids, you guys. You can practice these pyramids. It's a little bit harder, but it does work. You can make it back a pyramid and change the stairs. Now you can all do it in one by easily editing, reset, click the 2 sides, and it flips the stairs for you. Now again, this is a little bit more difficult, but the second you get the hang of it, it is actually pretty quick. You can actually do it very quick, and the faster you go, the more you practice, the better you'll be, you guys. So keep practicing these stuff, you guys. I promise you it's going to make you a better player. That's how you practice edits. You can also do something like this. For instance, say we're in a 1x1 and there's people in other places. You can practice somebody is over here at this house over there. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and edit this, take some shots, crouch down, edit it back up, say someone's behind you, edit this, open up this wall, take some shots, crouch back down, close that up, and just keep rotating. Guys, don't mind my dogs, they're just playing with each other right now. Anytime you do that, you just want to practice editing your walls, peek up, shoot at llamas, crouch back down, edit the wall back down, and you're just practicing stuff like this because it will make you a better player, you guys. I promise you that. It just takes practice, man. I'm literally sitting here practicing as I teach you guys this stuff because I'm not the best in the world at it, but again, the more I practice, the better. I can feel myself get better when I get into an actual lobby. Like right now, I don't know if I'm getting any better. It just feels normal. But once I get into an actual lobby and I start running into people and actually getting into fights, you're gonna notice the difference. You're gonna notice like, holy crap, I did get better at the game. Just spend 1 hour a day in Playground by yourself practicing these things. Have a different exercise. Like, okay, I'm gonna spend doing this for 20 minutes of the hour, and I'm just gonna practice this constantly, non-stop, 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 non-stop. Now it does get boring, but it does help you practice things, you guys. You want to practice, if you want to practice editing, run down, jump, and edit your stairs to break them like that. It does help with editing and stuff like that. So that way you're constantly doing something. It's like basketball, guys. If you want to be good at basketball, you have basketball practice, football practice. You have all these practices to get better at something. You can't just naturally get better at it. You got to practice. So again, practice makes perfect. I want you guys to actually go into Playground, try these things out for just an hour a day. Let me know by the end of a week how you're doing. Did you become a better player? Console players, PC players, it doesn't matter what you are. If you're trying new keybinds, go ahead and do it in Playground. You could get a lot better. If you're just practicing on console and you want to learn how to edit quicker, go ahead and do it in Playground. Now again, you're not going to be dying all the time, and it is a lot better. Guys, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.